All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first race of Season 2 of the Holley HP Cup Series at Daytona International Speedway. This is Can-Am Duel number 1, running under the lights for 60 laps of excitement. Well, let's get to our starting lineup. On the pole, we have Daytona 500 pole sitter Jay Davis driving the Coors Light Ford. Starting on his outside, we have Daniel Voiles in the number 3 Dow Chevrolet. Starting in third today, we have Seth Cole in the Beyond Two Souls Chevrolet, followed by Dylan Thoreau in the Caterpillar Chevrolet, O'Neal Baldwin in the McDonald's Chevrolet, Randy Claflin in the Red Robin Burgers Chevrolet number 75, Lily Gordon in the Thrivent Financial Chevrolet, Rebecca Tellier in the Minions Ford Fusion. Sorry, a little bit of a fail there. Bob Sire in the Harley-Davidson Cadillac, the only Cadillac in the field this season, alongside Jeff Weber in the FedEx Express Toyota. Then we have Chris Dodd in the Nationwide Chevrolet, Kat Tellier in the Dr. Pepper Ford Fusion, Logan Wilson in the number 83 Purex Ford, Matt Johnson in the Coors Light Chevrolet Sterling Marlin Retro Scheme, Johnny Gardner in the Lone Star Steakhouse Dodge Dart, Andrew Davis in the Simpson Safety Products Ford Fusion, the only Buick in the field this season, we have James Qualls in the Quaker State Buick, and Kyle Matthews in the Kings Island Chevrolet. So let's go ahead and get the command, and let's get this season started.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's the command to fire engines for the first time this season. And here we go for 60 laps of excitement. As the field rolls off the pit road, this will determine the inside row for the Daytona 500. As you know, the duels start based on qualifying times. Jay Davis does not have to win the race, does not have to finish the race as long as he does not destroy his car. He will be the pole sitter for the Daytona 500. Everybody else, depending on where they finish, it will determine their starting position. Come down the back stretch. Into turn 3 to get ready to start the season. There are 18 cars in this duel. There will be 17 in Duel 2, a total of 35 cars. Says, let's reach up and pull those belts tight one more time. Pace car gets ready to drop down onto pit road. And there it goes. And as the Joker would say, here we go. Green flag is out. Jay Davis gets a little bit of a lead with Seth Cole right in behind him. Jay Davis in the Coors Light Fusion will take the lead Coming onto the backstretch, lap number 1 of Duel number 1. Seth Cole looking to the inside, takes second. Followed by O'Neal Baldwin in the McDonald Chevrolet. He's looking for third, fighting with Daniel Boyles in the number 3 Dow Chevy. And O'Neal goes up to the outside, starts back down to the inside. Jay Davis will lead lap 1. Here comes Daniel Boyles looking to the inside of Seth Cole for second. And he's going to take it. Ooh, Seth Cole bounces off the wall. Gets it under control, but that will cost him a lot of positions. And here comes Lily Gordon. One of a handful of female drivers in the field, breaking into the top 5. Jay Davis leads lap 2 as well. Trying to make this a runaway, not only to start with the 500, but also to win the first of 2 dual races. Let's take a quick jump down to the field and see where you may be running. Bob Sire taking a look to the inside of Willie Gordon. Chris Dodd running 6th. Then we have Logan Wilson looking to the inside of Seth Cole for 7th. Doesn't get it done. So he's now running 8th. Johnny Gardner 9th. James Qualls 10th. And Dylan Thoreau is 11th. Matt Johnson 12th, Randy Claflin 13th, Kyle Matthews 14th, Cat Tellier 15th, Taylor Davis 16th, Jeff Weber 17th, and Rebecca Tellier losing the draft very quickly. She rounds out the field. We have Seth Cole coming onto pit road. I wonder if there's a problem with the Last of Us Chevrolet. Let's see what happens with him. Is there a mechanical issue? Could it just be to maybe repair damage from when he scrubbed the wall? Let's take a look and see what happens. As he pulls into the pits. Maybe just a gas and go. Maybe some chassis adjustments. As he comes back out, is he going to lose a lap? I don't believe so, but he's definitely going to be way behind. Oh, the leaders are coming. I think Seth Cole's going to end up getting lapped. As they all go by, looks like we've got a change for the lead as well. I think Daniel Boyles may have taken the lead. He has indeed. As Seth Cole goes a lap down, he will definitely start at the rear of the field in the 500. And look at third place. That would be Bob Sire in the only Cadillac in the field. Let's take a lap around on board with Bob Sire. Bob Sire was the inside. Who are they? You're on board the Harley Davidson Cadillac. Let's see what he can do. He's going for the lead. He wants it badly. Looks like he is going to get it. Cadillac debuted its first lap here at Daytona. But really going a lot of momentum. Comes up to the outside. She's going to the Cadillac in second. See where your particular car may be running. There's the pole sitter Jay Davis in 4th, Chris Dodd 5th, James Qualls brought the Buick all the way up from the rear of the field to currently run 7th. Great run for that car today. Dylan Thoreau 8th, Matt Johnson 9th. O'Neill Baldwin 10th. There's a battle for 11th between Kyle Matthews and Cat Tellier. Matthews gets the better of that exchange. Logan Wilson 13th. Andrew Davis 14th. A battle between Randy Claflin and Jeff Weber for 15th. Looks like Jeff is going to get that. Randy 16th. And Rebecca Tellier 17th. 18th. Seth Cole 1 lap down. Looks like Bob Sires finally taking the lead in that Harley-Davidson Cadillac. Let's see if he can extend it all the way to the finish line and give Cadillac its first lap led in NAPRA competition. And he does indeed. The Harley-Davidson Cadillac leads its first lap. Looks like we have a battle brewing for a top 5 slot between Johnny Gardner and Chris Dodd. Johnny does take that spot. And here we go, 3-wide battle. James Qualls in the Quaker State Buick, Jay Davis in the Coors Light Ford, and Chris Dodd in the Nationwide Chevrolet. Looks like James Qualls is going to get the better of that exchange. Chris Dodd stuck up on the outside. That's not where you want to be at Daytona. The inside is most definitely the preferred line. James Qualls takes the Quaker State Buick to a top 5 run from the rear of the field. Great run for that car. Jay Davis looking to the inside. He wants that 5th position back. And it looks like he's going to get it. James Qualls stuck on the outside. Here comes Chris Dodd to his inside as well. And he's going to take that position along with Matt Johnson. Kyle Matthews looks like he's going to get by as well. James definitely needs to get to the inside in order to maintain that position. He does so. Kyle Matthews tucks in behind him. That drops him all the way to 8th position. Go back to the lead. It's Lily Gordon leading. Checking out some of the other battles in the field. I've kind of lost track of the lead. Let's stick with the leaders for a little while. Lily Gordon and Daniel Royals battle. Let's go on board with Lily Gordon. That's what you want to see in a race car. Nothing stopping. That's exactly what she's got. Gets her speed going into turn 1. 238 miles per hour. That is seriously cooking around this place. And look at Johnny Gardner coming for 10th from the rear of the field. Coming for 2nd from the rear of the field. And that Dodge Dart. He wants to give the Dodge Dart its first laps led in NAPRA competition. Let's see if he can do it. Right now he's a couple of car lengths behind Lily, but boy, look at the momentum he's got coming on the outside. Let's go on board with him as he attempts to try to take the lead. look and see where the field is running. We have Johnny Gardner, Bob Sire, Willie Gordon, and Jay Davis fighting for 4th. Willie keeps that. Jay Davis will back up in 5th. Chris Dodd, Matt Johnson, Kyle Matthews all the way from dead last. Then James Qualls, Jeff Weber, Dylan Thoreau, O'Neill Baldwin, Logan Wilson, Randy Claflin, Kathleen Tellier, Andrew Davis, Rebecca Tellier. That would be a mother and daughter combination. Rebecca in the Minions car, the daughter, and Kathleen, the mom, driving the Dr. Pepper Ford. We go back to between Daniel Boyles and Johnny Gardner. Johnny Gardner scrapes the wall in the Lone Star Steakhouse Dodge, which allows Bob Sire and the Harley-Davidson Cadillac to come to his inside. Can't get it done. He's certainly trying, though. Give him that Harley-Davidson Cadillac a good ride. But he will back in behind Johnny Gardner and maintain that 3rd position. If he can maintain that, it's going to give him a great spot when the 500 gets underway. That would start him in the inside of the 4th row. Not a bad spot at all. Forgive the video freezes there. I don't know what the issue is, but we'll keep it going. Bob Sire giving that car a great top 3 ride today. Quick run back through the field so you can see where your car may be running. Oh, Dylan Thoreau scrapes the wall in the Caterpillar Chevy. Logan Wilson looks to his inside. Kathleen Tellier is going to follow, as is Andrew Davis. So that cost Dylan about 3 spots, 3 or 4. Rebecca Tellier and Randy Claflin fighting for 13th and 14th. Seth Cole a lap down, dead last. Daniel Boyles leading still 1/3 of the way home in this race. I'm getting these momentary freeze-ups. I do apologize for that. That's something I will certainly fix before the 500. Go backwards through the field so you can see where your car may be running. And Andrew Davis taking a look to the inside of Logan Wilson. Looks like he's going to take that position. Let's keep an eye on that battle for a moment. Well, Wilson powers back on the outside. He's going to keep that spot. A little bit of a gap between the 10th and 11th place automobiles. Kind of a two group of car configuration. As I said, James Qualls giving the Quaker State Buick a great ride in 8th. Our Daytona 500 pole sitter, Jay Davis, running 5th. Bob Sire in the Cadillac, Johnny Gardner in the car, giving those cars a good ride. And here we are with Daniel Boyle. Still on board with him for a couple of laps. take that position. Daniel Boyle still with the lead. Nice to see that number 3 running out front at Daytona. That was a tradition made by Dale Earnhardt Sr. for a lot of years. Not sure how I feel about the 3 car coming back, but it is nice to see it out front. So you can see where you may be running. Andrew Davis leads the second pack of cars, along with Kathleen Tellier. Inside of Dr. Pepper Ford. Cannot get that position. Some damage on O'Neil Baldwin's car. Right side pretty well scraped up. Looks like he's definitely got a wall at some point during the race. Something I missed. Rebecca Tellier right back up there in the Minions Ford. Going to row and Randy Clapp way in the back. I don't know what may have happened with those guys. Let's just take a look at the standings here and see if they're on the lead lap. I don't believe that they are. No, Cole, Thoreau, and Claflin all one lap down. Thoreau just bounced his car off the wall. Get back up to the front of the field. A battle here for 4th with Johnny Gardner and Matt Johnson. Matt wants the position, but does not get it. Gardner keeps on to that position. Bob Sayers put that Harley-Davidson Cadillac in 2nd. Let's let this battle, see if maybe he can get up there and lead another lap with that car. Halfway home, 31 down, 29 to go. It's great racing. Every manufacturer looks like has led at least one lap, although I'm not sure about James Qualls in the Buick. I don't believe he has led a lap. He's been up there looking, but has not been able to get the lead yet. Matt Johnson looks to the inside of Johnny Gardner. Let's go take a look at that battle. He does take the position. Matt Johnson takes 3rd away. Kyle Matthews giving the Kings Island Chevrolet a heck of a run. He started dead last in this race, and he's up to 5th, which is excellent for him. He's going to drastically improve his starting position in the 500. I don't know why it keeps temporarily freezing like that. I'll definitely, like I said, get that issue solved. 500 does get run. I do apologize for that. But, let's go back up to the front of the field here. And Daniel Boyle's still leading. Isn't that Dow Chevrolet quite a good run? When they come by this time, it'll be 25 laps to go. So far we've stayed clean and green, no cautions. That's a good sign. Bob Sire kind of speaking up about a lane higher than Boyle's. Maybe trying to get a little bit of momentum off the corner to try to get a run at the Dow Chevrolet. And he is right there. He's right on the back bumper of Daniel Boyles. Let's go on board with Bob Sire. Than Boyles. Trying to get a little bit extra momentum as they come through and not too far from getting to the rear of the field. Just a couple of those cars up here in the distance. Just heading into turn one. Definitely not the right road car. Pit stops are starting. We're going to go to regular TV 1 view. We got Voiles, Sire, Matthews, Gardner, Qualls, Gordon, and Dodd all coming into the pits. Let's see who wins this race off pit road. Fresh tires going on the Dow Chevy. The 4-tire stop, it is indeed. Kyle Matthews looks like playing a little bit of pit strategy, trying to get a great stop. And he's going to end up second off of pit road. What an excellent stop by the Kings Island crew. But Boyles does maintain first into the pits, and he's the first out of the pits. Let's see who the leader is at the moment. Jeff Weber coming onto pit road. Matt Johnson on pit road. Seth Cole on pit road. Logan Wilson comes across the line. Neil Baldwin, Randy Claflin, Dylan Thoreau, Jay Davis. Like Matt Johnson was the leader until he made his pit stop. I think things should cycle around fairly soon. Daniel Boyle's about to come by. I believe that things are going to cycle back to him being the leader, but look at Kyle Matthews, that second place run. On the outside of Matt Johnson. I think once they come across the line, you're going to see that Daniel Boyles will again be the leader, but we'll find out as he crosses the finish line. Oh, Matt Johnson cuts right up in front of Bob Sire. And it does cycle around to Daniel Boyles being the leader. Johnson third, but it looks like Bob Sire is going to take that position away from him. Quick trip through the field so we can see where you might be running. Looks like heartbreak for the Coors Light Ford of Jay Davis. He is way, way down. Let's just look at the standings very quickly. Jay Davis the last laps. South Cole the only car now a lap down. "20 laps to go." Take a look at the oddball makes in the field. Let's find James Qualls in the Quaker State Buick, see where he's running. 6th, giving that car a nice ride. Bob Sire and Harley Davidson Cadillac were in 3rd. Dodge Colt of Johnny Gardner. He's now 8th. Let's go on board with Kyle Matthews. He has given that car an incredible ride today, starting dead last in the field and looking for the lead. He is right on the back up to the outside. Looks to the inside. Here we go. He's trying to lead. He wants that lead. He wants it bad. Let's see if he can get it. He is not able to do so. Got a peek to the inside. Just couldn't quite complete the pass. Back through the field here. Let's see who's running where. James Qualls giving that Quaker State Buick a nice run in the top 5. Gotta give a shout out to him, the owner of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, which is a great league to run in. He's a great guy. So if you do not currently run in that league, I would certainly suggest giving it a shot. James is the type of guy, he kind of switches back and forth between the different mods. He's used the Aero 8, Gen 6. Not sure what the next season of the Castrol GTX Cup Series may bring for mods, but I know he did say it will not be the Gen 6 mod. He's just not that big of a fan of it, because everybody else uses it. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens with that. Johnny Gardner runs the Dr. Pepper Cup Series, another great league to join. Seth Cole, president of the NNSCRA. Looks like he's used up the right side of that Chevrolet. Pretty well scraped the lines out. Doesn't seem to be affecting his speed, however. Rookie in the NAPRA, giving that Purex Sport a nice run for lake speed racing. Rebecca Tellier on pit road in the Minions Ford. Some kind of mechanical difficulty would be my guess. That's not going to help her where she's going to start in the Daytona 500. However, everybody that is in either of these two races will definitely lock into the 500 due to lack of entries. Let's track down the leader. There he is. 10 laps to go. Matthews looking to the inside. Can't get there. He's able to draft right up to the Dow Chevy, but catching him and passing him, as you all know, are two different things. Goes up high. Oil stuck right down on that yellow line, right where you need to be. Matthews gains a ton of momentum coming out of the corner. Let's see, can he get it? No, Danny Boyle still your leader. Matthews looks to the inside, trying for the lead. Can he get it? Or can Boyles keep that momentum up? No, it looks like Kyle Matthews is going to put the Kings Island Chevrolet out front. Boyle scrapes the wall. That's going to slow him down. Not a good thing. We have a new leader. As long as he gets to the finish line in first, there will be a leader, and it will be Kyle Matthews in the Kings Island Chevrolet. We have Matt Johnson looking in the inside of Daniel Boyles. Bob Sire right there with him in the Harley Cadillac. Sire looking to the inside of Johnson. Can't get the pass done. New leader, Kyle Matthews. Boyles certainly isn't ready to give up yet. He's hunting the Kings Island Chevrolet with everything he has. 7 laps to go. Anything can happen, as you all know, at Daytona. Just because you're the leader with a couple of laps to go does not mean that you will win the race. That usually, there tend to be some surprises, some very close finishes. And as you see, Boyles is caught right back up to Matthews. Matt Johnson right there as well. There's Bob Sire in the Harley Cadillac. Those 4 cars seem to have broken away from the rest of the field. We're going to just take a quick trip down through the field, see where you're running as we head towards the end. James Quall still maintaining the 5th position in the Quaker State Buick. Broken header ends her day early, unfortunately. That will certainly not give her a great starting spot in the 500. Oh, Matthews has slowed. Let's back up a little bit, see what happened to him. Yes, he did. He scraped the wall in the Kings Island Chevrolet. What a heartbreak. And he now runs in fourth. Boyles once again the leader. But Matt Johnson looking at his inside. He wants the lead. See if he can win himself a dual race and ensure a great starting spot. Matt Johnson takes the lead. But Boyles looking right back to his inside. Let's see if he can get it. That Dow Chevrolet has been the class of the field all day, no question. But does Johnson hold the lead at the line, or does Boyles? Boyles will tuck back in behind Johnson. Matt Johnson takes the Sterling Marlin retro paint scheme to the front. 3 laps to go. Who's going to win it? Johnson pulls out to a good little lead, but that's not always a good thing at Daytona because guys will draft up to you and they will pass you quickly. Laps to go. 7 1/2 miles. Johnson comes out of turn 4. Boyles right there on his rear bumper. Can Daniel Boyles take the lead and win Can-Am Duel number 1? He's certainly looking, and he wants it back, and he wants it back bad. 2 laps to go. Next time by, they'll see the white flag. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Daniel Boyles in the Dow Chevrolet? Is it going to be Matt Johnson in the Coors Light Chevrolet? Boyles takes the air off Johnson's spoiler a bit, gets a little draft, takes the lead. Here comes Bob Sire hunting second place. He takes that in the Harley-Davidson Cadillac. Daniel Boyles has a nice lead. Let's see, can he maintain it? Bob Sire's coming fast. Is he going to have enough time? White flag. 1 lap to go. Don't believe Bob Sire's going to have enough. If Boyles can get off the backstretch and through 3 and 4, he will win Can-Am Duel number 1. But, as you know, anything can happen. Out of turn 3. Turn 4. Daniel Boyles will win Can-Am Duel Race number 1. Bob Sire finishes 2nd. Matt Johnson 3rd. Kyle Matthews 4th. Looks like James Wall got 5th. Jeff Weber 6th. Andrew Davis 7th. Last few cars getting across the line. And your winner is Daniel Boyles. What a great run for that Dow Chevrolet. He was the class of the field, led the most laps, spent most of the time out front, and was out front when it counted. He'll be driving that Dow Chevrolet to victory lane at Can-Am Duel number 1 here at Daytona International Speedway. Daniel Boyles wins it. Bob Sire 2nd. Matt Johnson 3rd. Kyle Matthews, what a great run from last to 4th. James Qualls comes home with the Quaker State Buick in 5th. Jeff Weber 6th. Andrew Davis 7th. Johnny Gardner 8th, Chris Dodd 9th, Cat Telliard 10th, Lily Gordon 11th, Logan Wilson 12th, O'Neal Baldwin 13th, Jay Davis, the Daytona 500 pole sitter, comes home 14th, Randy Claflin 15th, Dylan Thoreau 16th, Seth Cole a lap down in 17th, and Rebecca Tellier brings up the rear of the field with a broken header, retired from the race in 18th position. There you go, Daniel Doyle. Car number 3 takes win number 1 of the NAPRA Holley Cup Series.